Okay, first I would like to show you the home page in Desire2Learn. Here you can see we have our news items here. Here you can post, the important things from today's lesson or the Start Here section before class starts. You also have your contact information, the calendar with upcoming events and quizzes, assignments, things that are due. In the faculty view, you can see the new enrollments or any other updates that apply to the faculty, as well as a content browser which will take you to your different modules. When you're at the top, you have some tabs up here. The content will take you to the content section. And these are the various modules that you can create. Under communication, you have your discussion boards, groups, Pilot Live, which has the Blackboard Collaborate sessions, and email. I want to discuss the discussion boards because I really enjoy them in D2L. You can create different threads. So here we have one for week 1, and then one for each group to have discussions based on the week 1 assignments. You also have one for class information, and then a missed class summary thread as well. So if a student misses class for week 1 and they need to submit their summary from that session, they can do that here, and it's an easy way for faculty to find what they need. And then under the assessment tab, you have Dropbox, quizzes, rubrics, self-assessment, and user progress. And then finally you have the gradebook here. Now all of these views are the faculty view. If you wanted to see it from a student perspective, you can go into class list, scroll to the bottom. We have a demo student. You click the arrow and select impersonate. Now we are able to see everything as a student would. So back to the home page, that update section where the student enrollments were is no longer here. And if you would go back to grades, you can see that particular student's grades for all of the assignments. And the same goes for quizzes, or the Dropbox, or discussion boards actually look the same. But here are the quizzes that need to be taken. And then if you go to the discussion boards, they actually look the same as the faculty view, as you can see here. Okay, adding content modules on Pilot is actually quite easy. You go to the content tab that I showed you earlier, and then scroll down here. Oops. Okay, this is a good learning experience. I forgot to turn off my demo student. So you use this X button here and you go back to the faculty view. Then we'll go back to content. And now you can see how you add the modules, and you would just type the name of the new module you would want here. It would say we want a test module. It would add. Scroll down to the bottom, it would be at the end, and if you wanted it earlier, you just select and drag it. So if you wanted it, up here near admin, you would put it there. And you also have the ability to implement cascading style sheets on Desire2Learn. I have some examples of that here. They can be kind of clunky to do initially, but once you have it, I think the students really enjoy having some color and some structure to the web pages you create. So for the syllabus, I have added a cascading style sheet. These aren't exactly the colors I would choose, but it's what I had available at the time. So it has a border around the entire page. and then a header up here at the top, subheadings that allow you to break up the information. This is good for accessibility purposes, like if you have a student that is hearing impaired and they're using a reader to find things in the text, these subheaders and the way these are organized makes it much easier for them. And then you can use this page throughout the course. If you are going to create one, I would recommend maybe meeting with your IT department and to see what they have available, if there is a standard for your university or your department that you need to follow, and that way there is consistency through all of your courses. Now, if a good place to go if you aren't sure where to go to find something is the course admin section. Under course admin, there are many options. You can find your course offering information, your home pages, and the widgets that are on the home page. You can create them there, reorganize them. If you need to import components from another course, manage files. This is where all of your course files are located. Sorry, it looks like my computer is running a little bit slow here. There we go. As you can see, we have different folders for different things. So all of the PowerPoints are in, there's nothing in that one, but under articles, I know there are some articles there. Then if you go back to the course admin page, there is your groups, your class list, grades, tools, rubrics, quizzes, everything is located here. But I want to go to the course offering information. This is where you will have your course start and end date, and where you will select the course as active. So when your course is active, you will check the box, and that means it's accessible to any students you have enrolled in the course. When you want to deactivate the course, you can have an end date here, or you can come in and mark it as inactive. But say you have a student that still needs access to the course, but you don't want to leave it open for an exceptionally long time because students don't need to see it after they've received their final grades. So if you go to the class list, so Jessica needs additional time. So we check the box next to her name, go up to enrollment, and here we select her as student incomplete and hit save. Now Jessica will be able to view the course even when it is inactive. The student incomplete status allows her to do that.